Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're all excited to go muskie fishing with our good friend Rob Manthei in St. Germain.
Hey, hey, John Gillespie!
This is a big, beautiful fish.
Oh, is that awesome? Holy moly! Oh my God! Look at the size of that walleye, Danny! Look at the size of that fish. Yes, rarely do we ever get a chance for you, myself, and Pete to be in the boat together fishing muskies. And as Blake said, we're in Vilas County right now. And I think today is August 26th, Rob. But when you look ahead to those first 2 weeks in September, is that a good muskie time up here in Vilas?
Very good, John. You know, the lakes will start getting a green color to them. You know, it's an algae bloom. A lot of people get scared of that, but essentially what it does is bring fish shallow up the weeds, and it's a lot of boat side hits, a lot of figure 8 hits, and the fish are active.
Well, one thing I got to mention, we got a very warm and humid afternoon. We got storms going to come through today and tomorrow, and then a cold front. This weather is going to work in our favor too, isn't it?
Yeah, for a change.
Yeah, right.
We actually got some good weather ahead.
But you guys like storms and barometric changes?
Oh, always, yeah. We live for that stuff.
We'll have fun, right?
Heck yeah.
Will you catch a muskie?
At least 2.
Oh, okay. All right, folks, so show what we're using and how we're using it, all of that coming up right after this.
You can't choose the weather, but you can choose to dress for it. Introducing Blackfish Performance Wear for the ultimate sun protection and cooling comfort. Using chemical-free cooling technology, our Shade and Eclipse series is designed with unique fabric to wick moisture away, as well as create pockets for air to keep you cool. Whether on the boat or on the dock, choose Blackfish, because you can choose the weather. Blackfishgear.com.
Folks, when I head out to fish, I always stock up on my favorite Baitmate fish attractants. Dale, I just put that Baitmate on, man. Baitmate offers a complete line of fish attractants and convenient spray bottles for every angler and every species of fish. They've got your bait covered. I also have the newest Baitmate delivery system in my boat, Baitmate Ultra Live Game Fish Dip. Simply flip open the lid and dip your bait for even application every time, and it's ideal for frequent casting. I just dipped that in the Baitmate, you know that? Improve your chances of catching fish with Baitmate fish attractants. It just makes sense.
The all-new Yamaha Wolverine X2. Purpose-built for exploring tight technical terrain. And boasting next-level versatility. No other side-by-side delivers this level of proven off-road performance. The all-new Wolverine X2 from Yamaha.
Hey, welcome back, folks. As I mentioned at the top of the program, muskie fishing up in Vilas County with our buddy Rob Manthei and our guide for the day, Pete Maina. Wave, Pete. That's very nice of you. Yay. But we got a Blake doing her first muskie casting today. And Rob, it's important for all of us to use different baits. And you got me set up with a tube. And what do you got on there?
I'm not sure what's this one called.
It's a topwater.
It's a surface bait. And that's a good bait to start beginners off with, Rob?
Yeah, and we got good conditions for it too.
Okay, so you cast out and what?
Just slowly retrieve.
And keep your eyes on that bait, because you never know, big muskie could be following it. And you're using a bucktail, and we got Pete with a jerk in the bat, so we got all of our bases covered, right?
Yep. No,
Catch a muskie.
I want to.
Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Ooh, he's hot, he's hot, he's hot.
Oh, don't yell like that, Blake.
That's okay.
That chased him off.
Ooh, he looked like he was ready.
As soon as she screamed, he took off.
Oh yeah, for pressure.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
I got the net.
Whoa, whoa!
It's the greatest day on my earth. Ooh, we got it. Oh, a muskie. Keep moving. Don't stop.
There we go. Fish! Fish!
I got one.
Fish!
We were just talking about it.
Fish! Fish! What's going on here? Oh, it's a big fish, man. It's a big fish. Oh my, Robbo Lanavo. All right, Robbie. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful muskie there, Rob.
Ain't going anywhere.
That is a beautiful fish.
Going anywhere, but
Whoa! Oh my gosh, that is cool, man. That is cool.
Are you moving me around here? I'm supposed
Oh, here he is.
supposed to be netting this.
There we go. Nicely done. Was that an awesome hit, man? And hey, come on in here.
Yeah, hang on. I wanna.
What do you got here? I got the net. Yeah, that was what was it, about 12 feet from the boat?
A little further than that.
Wow. That was awesome, man.
Well, finally, we got one after how many?
Well, we've seen quite a few.
All right, well, you know, you guys have muskie fished all your life. These are prime conditions right now, aren't they?
Yeah, it really is. And, you know, with any luck, we could have caught 3 already.
I lost one that we couldn't use on film because somebody said some naughty words, but
Well, yeah.
yeah. No, but tell us what happened on that. Did you see him before? It was just
No. We were just, we just fished this point, and you had a miss,
right?
and I had a nice one come chasing in and veered off, and we're just talking. We're like, boy, how are we not getting these fish to go?
Yeah.
And we just said it, and that very next cast, finally one hit out like they're supposed to.
No, folks, we got what you would call perfect muskie conditions.
Yeah, you live for these.
You got hot, humid, clouds, a little bit of a breeze, and it just feels fishy.
Yep.
Well, that was awesome, buddy.
And there's the fish in the net, so it must be fishy.
Yeah, no
Is
kidding,
that
man.
guy off, or do you have 2 hooks?
No,
on?
Well,
got
let's get everything taken care of, and we'll show the folks these fish.
Oh my gosh.
I got the net. What do you think, Blake?
I was scared. That's the first muskie I've ever seen casting.
And then he
saw one
erupted.
earlier, you just screamed
Yeah,
at
I
it.
know, and it went away.
Yeah. Oh, look at that Muscalongo, Rob.
Wow.
And that thing is built too,
Oh, yeah,
isn't it?
it's a
That's
toad.
a tanker.
What do
They've
you
all been that way this summer, man.
Really?
Yep.
And you said at the beginning of the program that in September they move shallow. They have a tendency to move shallow.
Yeah, that fish came out of probably 5 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
And you were burning that bucktail,
Got
man.
to. Speed kills. They love them double nines. That's a cowgirl that has just caught so many fish, and they're just great burning them over the weeds.
Well, kneel down there next to Rob, Blake. She's not seen a big fish like that, and we're gonna release that one. But what an awesome deal, man.
That was insane.
That wasn't that? Okay. One more hole and let her. That's
Wow.
a big fish, man. That is a big fish, dude.
Wow.
All right, there you go, and he'll release good.
Oh, yeah.
And I noticed, Rob, that this time of the year, you don't have that fish out of the water long at all.
Never.
Do you?
There's never a reason to ever have them out long. Do all your work in the net, hold them up like that real quick, support the fish, get him back. He's gone or she's gone, and
Yeah.
catch him again next year.
Nicely done, buddy. Great
Swim
fish.
away.
Boy, Rob, I'll tell you what, I'm glad we caught that fish a few minutes ago because we got some serious weather moving. You saw that lightning over there?
Yeah, no, it's coming. I mean, unfortunately, I wish we could have been out about 3 hours earlier today, but you had stuff to do and kind of a bonus night to get out here, and well, we still got a few minutes here.
Well, take a look at that radar.
Yeah, it's not good.
That looks nasty.
No.
But we talked earlier, the conditions were perfect, and you get that big barometer coming and switching, and that's what makes those fish go.
Oh yeah.
Are you scared?
No.
Little light. Go. Pete, are you scared? Ooh, did you see that one?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not scared, John. I'm just stupid. That's all. Been doing this for years.
No, but we got to get off here pretty quick.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
Have you had bites like though when you actually hear the thunder and the lightning?
As long as it's in the distance, yeah. Usually, there's no total rules to it, but when it's right on top of you, generally not. It's normally before.
They say it hurts too.
Oh yeah.
I've heard it hurts. Yeah.
Now, we get a big storm tonight with a lot of thunder and lightning. That doesn't bode well for tomorrow, does it? Or
I don't worry about that too much. It sounds like we're going to have a little bit of weather tomorrow. I've actually had times where you did not experience a bite prior to an electrical storm and gone right out after and had a really good window. So you never know, John.
I guess you never know.
We're fishing the lakes of Vilas County, a 4.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 5.5 hours from Chicago, and 4 hours from Minneapolis.
Excellent. Oh, there's a good one. Awesome.
Beautiful fish.
Look at how he ate that
He
too.
ate that Google eye jig.
This is the Google Eye. It's available in a live bait series and then a long hook shank series. And what we did is we took a glass rattle and built it into the middle of the round jig head and just bouncing it. It hits the bottom, that glass rattle's rattling and it's sending off vibration in this dirty water in this river, and that's the result right there.
This one's coming home with me.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. Whether it's I'll fix it myself season or I live in my Carhartt season. Get what you need for Mom's secret recipe season. Say goodbye 1970s family room season. And even hungry as a bear season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
How'd you like that storm last night?
Ooh, it was a big one.
Rob pulled us off just in time, didn't he?
Perfect timing.
Well, we got day 2 today, and we've had quite a temperature drop, you know, compared to the last several days. And I guess we got rain in and out today. You like the conditions?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not so worried about the temperature drop. You know, that thunder and lightning, it may or may not impact on what happened. I mean, it was quite a big storm, but I mean, I like the conditions. We still got the humidity. You know, we've got cloud cover. I think, you know, we'll probably find some fish and weeds, you know, today, but if not, we're gonna go deeper and fish some rock.
Well, let's go. Pete, you ready?
I'm ready.
Fish, 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 fish. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Wow, Rob. Wow, we just got on the water. Holy cow. Look at that.
Big a one.
Well, no, that's a muscalungo though, buddy.
I know.
I know. That is cool, man. Holy cow. Holy cow. That is a neat deal, man. Folks, that we are literally on our first spot of the day. Literally. Look at that on a suic, huh, Rob?
Yes, sir.
Boy, he's feisty.
Yeah, he is. Nicely done, man.
Yeah, go ahead and get that out of your system.
Yeah, there you go. Now, we just talked about it a minute ago, what good weather conditions we have for today. And that literally was probably your 20th cast of the day, right?
Maybe 5th.
Seriously? Wow. But I mean, when you got weather conditions like this, and that was a pretty heavy weed bed, wasn't it, Pete, that we were fishing there?
Yeah, we had just gotten to the outside edge. I want to try and pop these off while I can here.
He wants to eat the net.
Yeah, for the 5th cast of the day, Rob, that's pretty awesome, man.
Yep.
That was cool. How did he hit that thing?
Oh, he pounded it just right in the paws. You know, that's what they love about hitting those jerk baits like that, just in the paws. And, you know, it was a nice,
Paws.
feisty little fish.
Yep.
Paws rise.
And you can see the shallow weeds, but Pete, what you were doing, and that really was a very, very heavy weed bed. I mean, almost up to the surface, and you were just skirting the edge of it?
Yeah, like we started right in it, and then basically about his 3rd cast after I got to the outside edge, and that fish was sitting right on the edge, so.
Well, you know, we talked about it yesterday or last night. You know, we've had so much hot weather this month, and all of a sudden we get this cool weather coming in. These fish could be on fire today if that's any indication.
Yeah, no, it could be a memorable day.
No, that was cool, man. And again, when you're working that suic, on the paws, it kind of floats up a little bit.
Yeah, you want to kind of steer it. You know, if you can see weeds and you can work your cast and, you know, use your rod and work it through there and steer it around that, I mean, try to keep your bait as clean as possible. But yeah, that dive down and that death rise is what they just hammer it with.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
The death rise.
I like that. Hey, you know, we got to check in with the folks at home. Muskie fishing is muskie fishing, and we only get 2 days, 2.5 days to shoot these muskie shows. We got to mention, how long has it been since we've had a follow?
It's been a while, about five hours of fishing.
And we've had a lot of weather changes, and I guess, you know, you just keep at it, right?
Yeah, I mean, we had a big window this morning. I mean, we had fish going right away, caught one, lost one, you know, seen 3 or 4. But yeah, man, when we went through some of the changes that seemed positive, you know, it was not good.
Well, Pete, you know, I guess in a situation like this, you just wait for that last half hour of dark, right?
Yeah, you know, in a way, if there's obviously it sucks going that long without a fish, but if there's any good news to it, it may actually bode well for right at the end of the day. You know, when you have a long stretch with absolutely nothing, a lot of times you will get a window, and I got a feeling if we see them, they're gonna bite.
Well, look at poor Blake down here. She's look at it. Yeah, look at, if we can pan down and see Blake, her wrist hurts. She's sad. You know, but you just.
I tried my hardest.
The day's not done yet, Blake.
You guys keep going.
Rob, I know you're a big football fan, and that means tailgating's coming up, right?
Exactly.
All right, well, I got a treat for you. Johnsonville is always coming out with new and innovative flavors. Today we have Johnsonville queso brats. These are awesome. You know what they have in them? They have Monterey Jack cheese. Ooh. They have jalapeno peppers.
Nice.
And, of course, a little bit of pepper jack cheese.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, it is. And I like to put them on the grill and cook them low and slow. They take about 15 to 20 minutes, and they are just wonderful.
Oh, you can definitely taste the spicy cheeses.
Really good?
Really good.
Isn't that a good one? Folks, look for Johnsonville queso brats at your favorite grocer today. You know, it was fun catching the muskies, but overnight, man, we had a heck of a temperature inversion. Got up this morning, it's August the 29th, and it feels like October the 15th. It's actually 52 degrees, right?
Yeah, it's actually warmed up.
Yeah, so we had a big cold front come through. So we're gonna try for some walleyes and bass today, and that front shouldn't affect the walleyes and bass as much as the muskies, right?
Hopefully not. I mean, you know, not to mention too, I mean, realistically, this time of year, you know, it is a great time to be, you know, chasing walleyes and bass too. And we're just kind of just showing everybody, you know, that there's more to just muskie fishing in September.
Hey, look at that. My buddy Pete, the muskie angler, is going to start us off with a
small walleye.
Hey, way to go there, Pete. Way to go. Hey, you got to tell me a little bit, you know, you have kicked my butt this year using those Livingston crankbaits, haven't you?
I'll tell you what, this Livingston JerkMaster has been pretty unbelievable this year. Walleyes, even crappies.
Yeah, right.
Muskie.
But no, you can't.
Everything.
That actually makes it a distressed bait fish noise too.
Well, you've got the EBS sounds in there as well. This particular bait's got a great action. Runs down to the right depth for these weed lines too, John, about 5-6 feet. So, but it's got that hang.
Yeah.
It's usually on the pause when they hit it, and of course you got the squeaking going on then. So, but yeah, it's tremendous bait.
Hey, Robberoo, what do we got there, buddy?
I don't know. It's
well,
not
I'll tell you, this could be a hope of walleye.
Oh, it's a smallie.
Can you flip him, Rob?
I just did.
On a lot of these lakes up here, you can get big ones, can't you?
Yeah, there's a lot of quality bass fishing, John, and also numbers. I mean, I think that one's been eaten a little bit.
Oh, really? Muskie was on.
But yeah, it's just a little guy. But no, there's quite a few lakes that are actually managed for trophy smallmouth.
Yeah.
You know.
Giggles, here's Giggles. All right, Giggles. Yay! Where's that net, you guys?
You're standing in it.
Okay, Blake. Oh, there we go. Smallmouth. Oh, she does the old flip in there.
On the weenie worm.
Hey, I got to tell you, yesterday I was proud of your muskie casting, but the fish just weren't biting yesterday in the afternoon, as we told the folks. So we decided to do a little bit of this, and
I love bass fishing.
I know you do. And what was that on?
The weenie worm, the Kalin's weenie worm.
Oh, the weenie. Oh, just.
And the darter head.
And Rob, you know, that little outfit right there has caught a lot of walleyes and bass for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's simple and very effective.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. The best way to clean fish is to use a Mr. Twister 7-inch electric fillet knife. And this week only, you can get the Mr. Twister electric fillet knife for only $19.99 at Fleet Farm. Ooh, Rob, this one feels pretty good, buddy. He's coming at me, Rob. Oh, wow, I saw him jump out there. It's pretty nice smallmouth.
Yeah, looks a little better.
Yeah, and here he comes. I
Where
think here he is right there. Whoa, and here he is right there. Nice net job there, Blake-aroo. That's a real pretty bass. Lift the net up a little bit there, Blake. There we go. Isn't that a nice bass, Blake?
Nice job. I saw that jump in the air.
Well, I had him on that, cast it out right towards a dead old tree. And Rob, this is kind of a neat shoreline here. What you got is wood and rocks. And those fish will actually push up on the shoreline when the wind's blowing in too, right?
Right, you're always going for the windy shoreline, but yeah, that one does have some neat markings.
What do you think, Blake? Pretty
Beautiful.
fish, huh?
Yeah,
that's
nice
a nice
job.
smallmouth. Folks, running a big two-stroke engine this year, I've really gotten to rely on the Amsoil HP Marine. This really makes my engine run better, doesn't it, Len?
It does. We do a lot of testing behind the scenes on these particular products, and a couple of the big things to think about is wear protection and detergency. We make sure that there's nothing building up inside that engine. We're also protecting it from wear, because these are the things you don't look at until something happens. So we make sure it doesn't.
And a lot less smoke, right?
Right. That's something that we actually do. We look at trying to produce less smoke. That's one of the major things.
And for more information on both the HP 2-stroke and 4-stroke Marine, you can go to
Amsoil.com.
Let us make this absolutely clear. The days of wasted casts and missed opportunities are over. New Mega Imaging takes fishing into the megahertz range for the first time, because higher frequency sonar means higher frequency of this. Without a doubt, it's the most detailed picture of the world below ever. And it's only from Humminbird.
Hey Blake, there's a real cool event coming up on September 11th. Our friend Jeff Kolozinski from Johnson Outdoors is going to try to break the Guinness Book of World Record for catching the most fish in a 24-hour period. And what Jeff is doing this for is to raise money for
Fishing for Life, Next Gen, to help military families and
disadvantaged kids, give them an opportunity to fish. And Jeff's going to be going 24 hours straight, morning, noon, and night. And you can watch this live at
Marathon Man Fishing Facebook page.
And it's a great cause.
Yep. I'm Blake Gillespie here at Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters. As open water season is coming to an end, my dad sent me to Fleet Farm to grab a reliable boat cover to protect our boat until next spring. No matter where you store your boat over the winter, Classic Accessories Boat Covers has covers for all different size boats. It has ripstop fabric, allows for easy fitting, and will provide excellent protection, especially over a long period of time. And that's why I shop at Fleet Farm, because I know they have everything I need.
Hey, here we go, Rob. And we got ourselves, oh, look at that. There we go on the Kalins. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. Oh, nice walleye. And you know, when these clouds leave and it gets clear like this on a cold front, usually the fishing gets worse for a day or two, but you said sun is good on this particular lake, huh?
Yeah, no, I said if we get some sun here, you know, it'll help us out, you know, with the weed fish, and obviously it's starting to.
Kalin's jerk minnow, that's my favorite color too, by the way. What is that one? Shiner, green shiner. Yeah. Here we go, Rob. Another one on the Kalin's jerk minnow. Ooh, maybe that little bit of
my lucky rod. That's why.
Yeah, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, there's a nice walleye. Those are beautiful fish. Kind of interesting today that, you know, you guys are.
Pete's got a bass.
Pete's got one.
Oh, he's a yumper.
Oh, yeah, that's nice fish.
You like that red?
That's a nice walleye I got.
Well, I'm just going to hold him like this because I need a pliers.
Oh, that was a beautiful hook set there, man. Oh, what do we got? Ooh, that's not a bad smallmouth. There we go. And in the net, there you go, Rob. Hey, want to mention, too, we got a real exciting thing going on now. The AMSOIL has started the Midwest Fishing Report, and you're a part of it.
Yep.
But we have guides and expert fishermen from North Dakota, South Dakota, Wisconsin, Minnesota, the Mississippi River, Lake Michigan, and it's all real good information, too, isn't it?
Yeah, we can give a report on what's going on, what to expect, and you know, current water temps and you know, everything like that, and everybody can see it.
Well, yeah, you should go and take a look at it, folks. It's the Midwest Fishing Report, and it's at amsoil.com/MFR. And guess what? The first 25 guys that sign up today get a free AMSOIL hat.
Awesome.
amsoil.com/MFR.
It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Mills Fleet Farm, John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2018 Fishing Contest.
Jeffrey Bowers of Ham Lake, Minnesota caught this 29-inch walleye on Little Boy Lake on a leech. David Sorosky of Twin Lakes caught this 23.5-inch bass on Lake Delavan on a spinnerbait. Tom Sadowski of Milwaukee boated this 24-inch bass on Big Sandy Lake on a Kalin's Wacko worm. Betty Moe of Arcadia caught this 38-inch salmon on Lake Michigan on a Dodger and a fly. And this week's kids winners are Anthony Aarons of Milwaukee caught this 38-inch Chinook on Lake Michigan on a coho rig, and Nolan Krenner of Wayzata, Minnesota caught this 20-inch smallmouth on Rainy Lake on a whopper plopper. Rob Manthei guides all of Vilas County on a daily basis. For more info, give Rob a call. That phone number is 715-477-2042. 477-2042.
The future of boating is here. Now, get all the thrilling performance of an Evinrude E-Tech G2 in the new 150, 175, and 200 horsepower.
Bass fishing's fun, but half of these tournaments is like a boat race, trying to beat everybody down the lake. And with that Evinrude E-Tech G2, it's like driving a Corvette. That thing is passing everybody.
All the best-in-class torque of the Evinrude E-Tech G2 is now available from 150 to 300 horsepower.
This is a whole nother level. The G2 is awesome.
To learn more, visit evinrude.com.
If you fish, chances are you've used a Mustad hook. That's all we use.
Mark, get him in there. Army tank there, Dale. Oh, there is a big boy.
I mean, I just can't believe this, folks.
Oh, let's see him, buddy. Look at that. That 10 seconds, though, makes a big difference, buddy. Well, that one is a gorgeous fish. Is that pushing 3?
It's 3. We're going to weigh it.
Mustad, the world's largest manufacturer of fishing hooks. Get the point? We did.
Look at John.
He's coming right at you. You can see the line moving. Oh, yeah. That's not a bad walleye, you know.
Eater.
That is a good eater. Hey, but I want to thank you, Rob. We really had a good trip, and the 2 muskies were wonderful. Of course, the cold front wasn't.
Yeah,
but,
well, we actually had our chances.
Yeah, but look at, you know, the rest of September. I'm sure you guys got openings at the St. Germain Lodge, and Fibbers is right there. September is a great time to come up and fish.
It is. And, you know, we get this next cool down of weather, this next temperature drop, once we start getting, you know, in the middle upper 60s, you know, we're going to see a lot more muskies moving up shallow. And yeah, and September is really an underrated month.
I agree. Thank you, buddy. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.
Hey, John Gillespie. Hey, John Gillespie!